A bag contains 13 tokens, 4 blue, 3 red, and 6 yellow. 2 tokens are drawn from the bag without replacement, and this is key. Find the probability that both tokens are yellow. Okay, so let's look at this exercise and let's see how we can attack it. So part A says find the probability that both tokens are yellow. Okay, so what we're trying to find in part A is first, and it's always better to write it down, the probability of yellow on the first draw, right? So we can write down yellow first draw. Okay. Now, we know there's 13 tokens in total, and of those 13 tokens, 6 are yellow. So, if you were to take a yellow token, the probability would be 6 out of 13, right, to get a yellow token, because there's 6 yellow and in total there's 13. So it's pretty straightforward so far. But then it says 2 tokens, right? So sorry, both tokens are yellow. So the first one has to be yellow, but the second one, this is the other probability, also has to be yellow given that we get a yellow on the first draw. So writing it down looks something like this. So yellow on second draw given, just denoted by slash, that we get yellow on first. Okay. Okay. Now, and this is where the without replacement comes into play. Now, because this is without replacement, and we took 1 token first, this means that now we have 1 less token in total, right? So now, instead of 13 tokens, we have 12. So we know that's going to be over 12, okay? And because the first token we took was a yellow one, so given that we get yellow on first, it means that we have 1 less yellow. Therefore, we had 6 before, so now we have 5. Therefore, the probability of getting a yellow on the second draw after getting a yellow on first is 5 over 12, right? So 1 less in total because it's without replacement, and 1 less yellow as well because it's without replacement. Okay. And so, therefore, the probability that both tokens are yellow is going to be these 2 probabilities together, right? So, therefore, the probability of that is 6 over 13 times 5 over 12. Okay? And this should give you 5 over 26. So this is the probability that both tokens are yellow. Excellent. Then it says a third token is drawn from the bag. Write down the probability that the third token is yellow given that the first 2 are yellow. Okay, so part B is the probability of, and let's write down this again, yellow on third draw given that the first 2 are yellow. First 2 yellow. Okay, so remember, we said that the probability of getting a yellow on second, given that the yellow that we had yellow on first, was 5 over 12. Okay, if we go back, yellow on second, given yellow on first, was 5 over 12. And now we go 1 step further. It's yellow on third, given that the first 2 are yellow. So we carry on from this probability, 5 over 12, right? So now, because we're taking another one, it's going to be over 11 again, right? And remember, because it's without replacement. And on top, because again, we're getting yellow, instead of having 5, it goes down by 1 again, right? So 4, okay? So the probability of getting a yellow on third, given that the first 2 are yellow, is 4 over 11, okay? just to make it simple, getting two yellows in a row is 5 over 12, and then getting another one, we just have to take a yellow token out again, which is why 5 goes to 4 and 12 goes to 11. Okay. Now what about part C? Part C is the trickiest one. Part C says, find the probability that all 3 tokens are different colors. Okay. Find the probability that all 3 tokens are different colors. What I recommend doing here is first writing down all the possible different outcomes we can get with 3 tokens of different colors. So, firstly, right, we can get a blue one first, for instance, a red one, and a yellow. So this could be one of the outcomes, okay? Then we could also get a blue on first, but a yellow on second, and a red on third. Okay, this is another outcome, with blue first. Now let's take red as first. So we can get red, blue, and yellow. But we can also get red, yellow, and blue. Okay? And finally, starting with yellow, we can get yellow, blue, and red. And we can also get yellow, red, and blue. So these are all the different combinations we can get with 3 tokens of different colors. Okay? Now, what we need to do is write down the probability of getting these ones. So, the probability of getting blue first is 4 blue, right? There's 4. And in total 13 tokens. So 4 out of 13 is of getting a blue. Then we do times the probability of getting red. After that is, so there's 3 red, so 3. However, this time it's not going to be over 13. It's going to be over 12, right? Because we already took 1 token, and it was a blue token. So then we have 3 over 12. And then the probability of getting yellow after those 2, again, it's without replacement. So we're going to have 11 tokens now, because we already took 2. And we have 6 yellow, so 6 over 11. Okay? Right, now what about this one? Again, getting blue first, again, is the same, 4 over 13. But then we get yellow on the second. So again, on the second draw, we have 1 less token, so it's over 12. And then yellow, there's 6 yellow. So 6 over 12. And then times red on the third. So again, on the third draw, there's only 11 tokens left. And there's 3 red. Okay. Very good. Let's carry on. Getting red first is 3 over 13. Times blue on second. Again, over 12. 1 less token. There's 4 blue. Times 11. On the bottom, because there's 2 less tokens, and yellow, there's 6 yellow. Okay. And we basically carry on doing this. Red again on first, 3 over 13, times yellow on second, that's 6 yellow, and blue on third, over 11, and there's 4 blue. Right, and the last 2, yellow on first is 6 over 13, times blue on second, 4 over 12, and red on third, 3 over 11. And the last one, again, 6 over 13, yellow on first, times red on second, 12, and then there's 3 red, times blue on third, we have 11 tokens, and then blue, there's 4 blue. Okay? So these are the probabilities. And what you need to do now, in order to find out the probability that all 3 tokens are different colors, is to add all these up, right? So you would calculate 1 by 1 each different combination, what the probability is equal to, and then you would sum all 6 of them together. So sum all these, And the result, you should get that all these probabilities are equal to 36 over 143. Okay? So let me know if you're able to multiply all these probabilities of each different outcome and sum them up and get this result. Okay? So this is what you have to do in order to find the probability that all three tokens are different colors. Okay, so make sure whenever you get a probability question like this to go through all the different outcomes. Okay? Because the probabilities are slightly different.